A big drama is unfolding on social media just a day after Charlene Ruto's coito. ISAYA Yunge's ex has emerged, and the lady has decided to wash ISAYA's dirty linen in public. So sit down and let me tell you the whole story, and you be the judge whether this is a bitter ex or there is some truth in it. Welcome to TMN Media, and remember to subscribe. Now, a lady claiming to have been romantically involved with ISAYA Yunge has emerged online, and she's not exactly celebrating the new marriage. In fact, she appears to be heartbroken, angry, and determined to make sure that the entire internet knows her own side of the story. Now, according to the lady, she was actually dating ISAYA Yunge, and she woke up the next morning to discover that ISAYA had gotten married after photos and videos from his high-profile traditional wedding with Charlene Ruto started appearing online. And that discovery reportedly left her completely shocked. Imagine being in a relationship with someone only to wake up one morning and discover through social media that the man has apparently married someone else. That is a situation this woman claims she found herself in, and instead of quietly disappearing and even allowing the matter to end there, she took her frustration straight to Instagram, where she began posting a series of messages aimed at ISAYA Yunge and indirectly the circumstances surrounding his marriage to Charlene. Now, the posts have now created a completely new storyline around Charlene Ruto's marriage. Suddenly, people who were previously discussing the coito ceremony, the traditional outfits, and the guests and the celebration are now asking an entirely different question. Who exactly is ISAYA Yunge, and what happened between him and his alleged former girlfriend? I mean, the woman has been identified as Princess Ngeuma, who reportedly described herself the niece of former Guinean President Lansana Conte. Now, she claims to have dated ISAYA Yunge and appears to suggest that she was not aware he was preparing to marry Charlene Ruto. Her frustration became evident when she questioned why ISAYA had not told her that he was getting married. Now, according to the post circulating online, she appeared to accuse him of making a secretive move by proceeding with the marriage without informing her. And that is where the social media drama really began, because once the post started appearing, Kenyans naturally wanted to know what happened behind the scene. Was Ngeuma genuinely blindsided by ISAYA's marriage? Was she actually still in a relationship with him when he married Charlene Ruto? Or is this simply the case of a former girlfriend struggling to accept that her former partner has moved on? Those are some of the big questions now dominating the conversation. But there is an important detail here. The claims being made by Princess Ngeuma are allegations from her side, and there has not been an independent confirmation establishing that she was still in a relationship with ISAYA when he married Charlene. ISAYA has also not, at least from the information currently circulating, publicly confirmed her versions of events. So at this point, the internet is essentially watching two very different versions of the same story develop. On one side is a newly married couple whose traditional wedding attracted massive public attention. On the other side is a woman claiming she had a romantic history with the groom and was shocked to discover his marriage online. And Ngeuma did not stop with expressing her disappointment. She reportedly began commenting on different aspects of the wedding itself. Some of her posts appear to mock or even criticize details surrounding the high-profile ceremony, including Charlene's hairstyle and the wedding cake. That may sound like a small detail, but on social media, these kinds of comments can quickly become fuel for a much bigger fire. Once someone starts publicly criticizing a wedding, especially a wedding involving the daughter of the president, people immediately become curious about the person behind the post and what their connection to the groom actually was. And that is exactly what has happened here. The conversation quickly shifted from simply asking who Ngeuma was to examining her claims about the relationship with ISAYA Yunge. Now, according to allegation, there was much more going on than simply discovering an ex-boyfriend wedding online. She reportedly suggested that Charlene may not have carried out what she considered to be a sufficient background check on ISAYA before the two settled down. That particular allegation has added another layer to the controversy, because now the story is no longer simply about an allegedly heartbroken former girlfriend. It has become a question about what the groom's romantic history looked like before Charlene entered the picture. Now, Nguema also reportedly made another serious allegation on social media. She claimed that she publicly revealed she had been involved with ISAYA. She noticed what she believed were anonymous accounts allegedly being used to monitor her online activity. Now, according to her version of events, she suspected that some of these accounts were connected to Charlene Ruto. That claim, however, remains unverified. There is currently no independent evidence establishing that Charlene created or even controlled any such accounts. But because the allegation involved the president's daughter and her newly married husband, it has naturally attracted considerable attention online. And then came another twist. Nguema reportedly claimed that embarrassing photographs involving ISAYA had been leaked on Snapchat. That allegation has added yet another dimension to an already chaotic social media conversation. However, as with other claims, the details surrounding the alleged photograph have not been independently established, and this is where things become particularly interesting. Social media has a way of turning a personal disagreement into a national spectacle within a matter of hours. One person posts something, another person shares it, someone adds a caption, and the gossip page picks up. Then suddenly thousands of people are discussing the private lives of people they may never meet. Now, that appears to be what is happening here. Charlene Ruto's marriage has already generated enormous public interest. Before even this controversy emerged, the traditional ceremony held on Saturday, August 8, reportedly brought together members of the Ruto family, relatives, and even invited guests at the family Kilgoris home in Narok. The event attracted attention because Charlene is a daughter of President William Ruto. Her husband ISAYA Yunge also became a major subject of public curiosity because he is a Tanzanian businessman whose personal life has largely remained away from the Kenyan spotlight. Suddenly, millions of people wanted to know everything about him. Where did he come from? What does he do? How wealthy is he? And how did he meet Charlene Ruto? And now perhaps the biggest question of all is whether there was another woman in the picture before the wedding. The emergence of Nguema has therefore added a completely unexpected chapter to the Charlene Ruto story. And because she claims she had a relationship with ISAYA Yunge, many people are now going back through her social media posts looking for clues. Was she actually dating ISAYA? How long were they together? When did the relationship allegedly end? And did she know about Charlene Ruto? And if she did not know, why? These are questions now remain unanswered. There's also a possibility that what we are witnessing is simply a bitter breakup playing out in public. Anyone who has ever followed celebrity relationship knows that the former partners can sometimes react emotionally when they see an ex moving on, particularly when a new relationship is highly publicized. Instead of Charlene Ruto and Yunge actually enjoying a quiet beginning to their new chapter, their marriage has suddenly become part of a social media controversy involving a former ex-girlfriend, claims of a secret relationship, accusation of online monitoring, and even allegation surrounding embarrassing photographs leaking online. But until the people directly involved provide clear evidence or even explanation, one thing remains certain: we have only heard one side of the story. Is Princess Nguema genuinely a heartbroken woman who was blindsided by the man she claims to have loved? Is there more to ISAYA Yunge's romantic history than the public currently knows? Or is this simply an angry ex airing her frustration after seeing her former partner marrying someone else, and not just someone else, someone from the president's own family? For now, those questions remain unanswered, but one thing is already obvious: Charlene Ruto's coito may have ended on Saturday, but the drama surrounding the marriage appears to have only begun. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get every new video once I upload it. Until next time, guys, stay peaceful and positive.